Hey guys, welcome to Sparkin in 2025. Hopefully this will be a good year. It's time to refocus and get back to the goals of paying off debt and saving up for a new car. I know last year for a while I was setting a monthly goal and never hitting it, but I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna set monthly goals, but right now I'm just gonna be focused on paying off debt and saving for a new car. And I think the way that I'm gonna do that, I've been thinking about it, because the past few months that's not been my focus. My focus was saving up money for while I was out for surgery and then Christmas. I think the way it's gonna go is I'm going to spark on some of my days off. I'm gonna try to give myself one day off a week that I don't work at the hospital and I don't spark. I just have a day to myself, because towards the end of the year I was running myself ragged and was reaching a place of burnout. So 2025, we are trying hard not to reach a place of burnout. But we are definitely staying focused on our goals. And so I think what I'm going to do is this year, trip earnings is going to go towards debt, and then tips are going to go towards saving for a new car. I think that is my plan. And then if I get any incentive money or anything like that, that may go into my Christmas club account and go towards Christmas. So as of right now, that is what we're doing. I will do like the end of the month recap at the end of the month and say like, okay, this is what we made and everything, and I will keep you guys updated on debt payoffs. I have 7 debts to pay off, and that does not count my student loan. So my goal is to get those 7 debts paid off. I know I won't get my student loan paid off this year. That's a bit high, but yeah, so if I can get those 7 debts paid off this year, that would be great. And that will leave me just with student loans and save up some money and get a car. As much as I want a new car, I'm still, because this car was a very, very, very bad experience buying a used car. And I don't know. There's mixed emotions on buying new, but I don't want to get into a car payment. So I think my goal is to try to save as much as I can and just buy something used again and hope that I don't get something horrible again. But we are out here today. It is currently a Friday when I'm recording this, and I'm going to spark until about 1 o'clock. It is 9:40. I accepted an offer to pick up at 9:45. Most of the offers that have come in this morning have been horrible. They've been upside down with mileage and pay, and just not worth it. Like pretty much everything that came in was $7 or $8, but it would be 8, 9, 10, 11 miles. So finally got one in, not the greatest, but it was over $20. I think it was $21, 11 miles, 3 drop-offs. So I'll give you the actual numbers when we get done and go from there. But I think that's it for that's basically the basis of 2025. Ideally, it's not a debt, but I do have one thing that I want to pay for this month, and then pay off 1 credit card this month. So for January, that is the goal. I need to take Finley to get some stuff done at the vet for him, so I want to get that done, get 1 credit card paid off this month. So that is the goal for January, and we're gonna do it. One thing I want to try to do this year is get better at packing lunch when I come out and spark, because I'm not very good at that. And if I'm out for a long time, I have a tendency to eat out. Now I did eat out for breakfast this morning when I came out here, but I had a gift card for that, so I didn't spend any actual money on it, and I redeemed some points. So I did pack a lunch today, and to hold me accountable, I'll show you guys what I packed. Is it healthy? Not really, but that's okay. We have a limited space in our fridge right now, so we're just kind of eating up what we have. But I do have like this pepperoni and cheese tray I have some yogurt. I have a pudding because I still have a lot of pudding left over from when I had surgery and trying to get rid of that. And then I have some cheese curds and then some Reese Pieces. So nothing great, but not completely horrible, and it's better than fried fast food. So maybe I'll share my lunches with you guys this year as well, if I'm gonna be sparking and eating lunch. But I just checked in, so waiting to get loaded up, and then we'll go get these groceries delivered. All right, we're all loaded up, so let's go get these groceries delivered. All right, back at Walmart. So that last drop off, confirmed arrival at 9:45. End time was 10:37. Drove 12.3 miles. Part of that was I got turned around. Accepted rate was 21.42. Of that, 10.61 was trip earnings, and then 10.81 was a tip. We did 3 drop offs. GPS was, we have a facility here that is since closed down. It's a beautiful campus, or it used to be a beautiful campus. It's kind of run down now, but it kept wanting to take me through the campus to get to where I have to go, and everything is gated off. You can't drive through the campus other than the main road. So I had drove there, and there was a security guard passing, and he turned around. So, and I had turned around, and so he was parked there. And so when I came back through, I asked him, I was like, hey, I'm sorry, it's trying to get me to this road. And yeah, but at that point in time, also when I had turned around to come back through, another car just kept going straight through, and I realized there was an additional road that way. So he told me to go that way, and we got to it. He knew exactly what I was talking about. He was like, no worries, it happens all the time. So we are now at Walmart. I accepted an order, not like super great pay. It was $12.89, but it's one stop and it was 4 miles, and I was like, that works. So just waiting to get loaded up. They are super busy, so I would not be surprised if I end up with extra earnings, because they don't get me confirmed within 10 minutes, but we'll see. All right, so we're loaded up. That took forever. I confirmed arrival at 10:57, and it is now 11:17, so we did get extra earnings for having to wait. But yeah, let's go get these. Back at Walmart, I accepted a shopping order, but our last trip confirmed arrival at 10:57, and did take them 20 minutes to get me loaded up. So I left there at 11:17, and I completed my drop off at 11:30. 4.3 miles. I accepted that for $12.89. $7 was trip earnings, 70 cents was extra earnings, and then there was a $5.19 tip on there. If it hadn't been for the 20-minute wait to get it picked up, it really wouldn't have been that bad. But let's go in, get some groceries for someone, and get them delivered. All right, so we're done with that order. I'm gonna call it a day for today. I was hoping to do 4 orders, but that's okay. It is currently 1:40. That last order confirmed arrival at 12 o'clock. My end time was 1:15. That's what time I dropped it off. I drove 7.5 miles, and the acceptance rate for that was 18.71, and that was all trip earnings. So we did 3 trips today, and we drove a total of 48 miles, and I worked about 3.5 hours today, and I made 53.02. 37.02 was trip earnings, so that is what would go to debt, and then $16 is tips, and that is what will go to a new car. Making my hourly rate today $15.14, and my mileage $1.10. I did eat my lunch today that I brought. All that I have left is my cheese curds, which I just eat a couple of those here and there, and my Reese Pieces. But I ate my pepperoni and cheese, and I ate my yogurt and the pudding. So thank you guys so much for watching. This year I'm going to try to upload 2 Spark videos a week, one on Tuesday and one on Saturday. So yeah, I'll see you for the next Spark video. Bye guys.